there is a whole new gateway opening to you, but you need to embrace the energy of peace. So where you're gearing up for war, hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now these are going to be general readings for your star sign for the new moon. I wasn't planning on doing new moon readings, to be quite honest, but like everything else that's going on in the sky at the moment, this is quite an important new moon. The new moon is in Sagittarius on the 26th, but we're in the middle of Jupiter conjunct the galactic center. We've had Venus conjunct it by the time the new moon gets here. The sun has entered Sagittarius, which is get up and go energy. Mars has entered Scorpio, which is, guess what, get up and go energy. And there was a final thing. Yes, Mercury has turned direct. Yes, Mercury retrograde is over, but it's been quite a good Mercury retrograde with all this other stuff going on. And no doubt you've learnt lots and had to confront no end of demons from the past. But the question that I am laying with these cards is, what will we be beginning? So that means what to look at, what to increase, not like a decision on high to say what we will be beginning, but a decision that should come from us. Something that lights your passion should be the thing that you follow. And what I'm hoping to give is advice for whatever it is that lights your passion that you decide to follow. Now, if you're not following your passion, this reading will not be for you. But with the stars as they are at the moment, follow your passion. Listen to your intuition, follow your passion. If something makes you think, oh yes, that's what I want to do, then now is the time to start doing it. Okay, let me bring up the cards. Well, Aquarius, cheer up. On the bottom of both decks, as I dealt them, Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords here, Nine of Swords here. How you're feeling at the moment. Five of Cups. You're crying over stuff that you have lost. Eight of Swords. You are trapping yourself in anxiety, and I don't see a good reason for that at the moment. There may be some form of, it's almost like you're putting yourself through this pain to learn how to break out of it. But in the meantime, you have to recognize that it's you putting yourself through this pain, because where you are currently is you're in a reasonably good place. 10 of Pentacles. So family, community, riches, riches, abundance, resources. But there is a choice that's being offered to you. A choice. This is the Lover's card. And here one is being pulled up to a new realm by another, or one is being pulled down to their realm by the other. But I believe that there is a choice that has been presented to you, and you don't like that choice, because what's standing against you, what's crossing you right now is clarity, clarity of vision, clarity of intent, clarity of comprehension, and the Chariot. There is some decision that if you're going to take it, you need to move. This movement, however it means, whether that's move job, move town, move house, move social circle, all the various movements that can be possible. But you need to move, and change is coming. Change is around you right now. We've got the Death card and the Emperor. So you're trying to control some of this change, and you're trying to control some of this change because you're worried about what you can lose. Now, personally, my advice is slightly roll over and play dead, because most of this change you cannot control. And the choices that are laid out to you, they are common sense. By following the rules of common sense, you will find that there are multiple options that are available to you that you haven't looked at yet because you're too worried about what you're losing than you are about what you're keeping. And the thing is, that which you are losing is being shifted out of the way to make space for many, many more options. Seven of Cups. But you are all tied up in your own mind. You are literally, you can't get these two be closer together. This can be in an initiation process, but you are doing this to yourself, because I feel that this is not something that you had power over anyway, or this change that is coming in for you, because you were very much demonstrating your skill to the world. You were keeping control of your own environment, producing within your own environment, producing abundantly within your own environment, but stood very much on your own in this. And then whoosh, something's come and swept it all away. I don't see a lot of combat or conflict in this, although you're gearing for conflict at the minute. I don't think you need to. I think you should just shrug your shoulders and see what's left once the storm has passed, because there is a whole new gateway opening to you, but you need to embrace the energy of peace. So where you're gearing up for war, why don't you gear up for common sense instead and just go, okay, if that's the way things are, it's the way that things are, and I will deal with that, instead of trying to deal with what you want it to be. Deal with what is, because yeah, you've been lied to, and all sorts of things have gone on in the background, but it's not actually left you in a bad space. So I'm not sure why you are. Well, I know why. We have this middle oracle card here, victim mentality. You feel this has been done to you. Yeah, it has, but it's been done to clear space for this, for your Seven of Cups, for all your rather delicious looking options. So while you're gearing up for war, just gear up for dealing with whatever it is that you need to deal with in the meantime. And when it comes to the more conflict side of it, roll over, play dead, let the storm pass. Because you and your loved ones are safe. And the final outcome cards, Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, and the Chariot. So again, there's that feeling of moving, that feeling of motion to somewhere new, to a new place, which if all this hadn't happened, you wouldn't have been moving to this new place. This is why it's all been happening. But when you get to that new place, you will be more balanced and you will be a lot happier. But what you're fearing is that almost like you have to bring out the big guns, because the Queen of Wands there, she's hefting that wand like a shotgun. I'm reminded of the female character in Night of the Living Dead remake. So where at the very end of it, I think the final shot is just her with the shotgun, and you don't want to play that role, but you're ready to play that role. But it's a burden. It's a burden that would be an immense stress on you, and you don't need to do it. You really, really don't need to do it. A bit of discernment, a bit of common sense, and you can adapt to these new circumstances, because there are some beautiful options coming for you, and there is a beautiful new dream which you cannot even envisage at the moment while you're stuck in all the victim mentality. So that was a bit harsh, but that's what it is. Let it all pass. Let it go. It's fine. Let it go. Change is happening whether you like it or not, and you are at the center of that change. So enjoy it. This is actually a gift for you. And this is what the new moon change energies and Jupiter expansion and all of this business is bringing in for you. And it's going to feel uncomfortable, but it's going to feel uncomfortable unless you have the attitude of, change, new, good, something new to build, something, because you are not losing anything that's important to you. You and your loved ones are safe. So enjoy the new, grab the new. Don't worry about the old. Really don't worry about the old. If it's gone, it's gone. You've still got plenty left, and there's more coming, a lot more, a lot nicer more. Okay, so if this means anything to you, comment down below. Good luck through the new moon period. You will be fine as long as you don't look on the black side. Because if you go into black moods, depressions, poor me mentality, why is this all happening to me? This is all happening to you to make space for good things. So go with the good things. All right, which is the common sense that the Hierophant is offering. The whole sticking to the rules of common sense. Yeah, you've made promises to yourself, so keep them. This isn't new, is it? You've been here before. And I think you've been here before and you've managed to rebuild and things were okay. But rather than, although there's a huge life adjustment going on here, I think there's an even bigger attitude adjustment going on here. Just practice your discernment, you will be fine. Anyway, as I say, if it means so, comment down below, click subscribe while you're there. Have a look at your sun, moon and rising signs for the new moon readings, because that should give you a nice complete picture. And there are Aquarius sun and general Aquarius playlists on my channel now, so check those out. In the meantime, see you next time I upload. Cheers.